Okay, in this video we're going to be looking at graphing linear equations using slope-intercept form. So a linear equation written as slope-intercept form is y equal to mx plus b, where m represents the slope and b represents the y-intercept. So y-intercept is equal to that b value, and the slope, this is slope m. Now, in order to read off the slope and the y-intercept, we have to solve for y, okay? So solve for y before we can read off the slope m and the y-intercept b. And this y-intercept b is occurring at the point 0b. So if we're given a linear equation in slope-intercept form, then the intercept would be that point. So we say we have a line coming this way. The intercept would be that line, that point here, where we're crossing the y-axis. So this would be, so here, this would be b, it would have a value of b on the y-intercept, and it would be at a point 0b. So that is our y-intercept. The point where we're crossing here, this is the x-intercept. That's the x-intercept, and if the value here is a, then the point would be a0. So, so for the y-intercept, the x value is always equal to 0 for your y-intercept. And similarly for your x-intercept, the y value, this y value is always equal to 0 for your x-intercept. Okay, so now suppose we want to, we'll use this information, we'll use the y-intercept to help us graph the straight line. Okay, so let's look at an example. So for example, if we're asked to graph y equals to 3 over 4x plus 1, we know the y-intercept is equal to 1, and the slope m is equal to 3 over 4. So, so if we want to graph this, well, we know the point of the intercept is 0, 1. Okay, so we're going to start. We'll start at 0, 1, the point of our intercept, and now this is change in y, and it's positive, and this is the change in x. So here we can go up 3 units, so we go 1, 2, 3, and then move to the right 4, right? So moving to the right 4, we end up over here, and we could draw a straight line between those 2 points. So we moved 3 units that way and 4 units this way. Okay. Okay, so you can think of it as rise, over run. Okay, let's look at another example. So for example, if we ask to graph y equal to minus 4x plus 7, well, our y-intercept is equal to 7, and so our point is 0, 7. Our slope m is equal to minus 4. So, but we know that minus 4 is the same as minus 4 over 1. And so if we look into graph this, okay, so here, so we start at 0, 7. Okay, so because it's a negative, we're going to go down 4 units. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 units down. So 1, 2. So 4 units down, and then 1 unit over to the right. So 1 unit over to the right. So that put it here. So this is going down this way. Okay, so if the slope, if m is positive, the slope rises from left to right. If the slope is negative, it goes down from left to right. Okay, so we have a negative slope, so our graph goes down from left to right. Okay, let's look at another example. So in this example, we have 10x plus 25y is equal to 100. So here we'll have to solve for y before we could identify the slope and the y-intercept. So solving for y, so we subtract 10x from both sides. We'll have 25y is equal to minus 10x plus 100. And now to solve for y, we just divide by the same number, same sign that's in front of the y. So divide each one of them individually by 25. So we get y equal to minus 2 over 5x plus 4. So our y-intercept is occurring, so our y-intercept is equal to 4, and the point is 0, 4, and the slope is minus 2/5. Okay, so we can okay, so here, this is our y-axis. Here's our x-axis. So we have 1, 2. Okay, so we want to start at, 0, 4. Our slope is negative, so we're going to go down from left to right. So the y value, so whenever we have a negative, we're going to go down. So going down 2 units, and then going to the right 5 units. So that would be 5. So moving across 5 units. So our second point is here. So now we have 2 points here. 2 points here. Okay, and so there we go. Okay, and we could keep on going down. We could keep on going down 2 units and 5 across to get the next point, etc., etc. Okay, so another thing that you could do, what you could do, observe that we started with a 0.04, and the numerator represents the change in y. So we change in y by -2, and our change in x is by 5. And now if we add down, we would have 5, 2, right? So this point here, that's this point here, 5, 2. Okay, so starting at 0.4, we end up at 5, 2. Okay, so that's another little trick that you can do to make sure you get the next point. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.